I'm here with Rants. First of all, check out his YouTube channel if you don't know who he is. I don't know where you guys have been, but listen, to the business end of it. Listen, I know you're an opinionated guy. What do you make of that, man?
But it's the same we've been seeing all season, innit? Like, did that look like a team that was second in the league to you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been saying it, like, we don't have a team. Like, a lot of the games we win, we've got 11 individuals, bruv. Like, and our individuals are better than the other team's individuals, and individuals have been bailing us out all season. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the games that we've won, we can always put it down to someone playing well, not necessarily the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at the derby, you say, whoa, Alexis turned up. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, Pogba turned up. But as a team, when is the last time we've seen our team dominate from start to finish with 11 men? There's never any sustained pressure. There never seems like there's any plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's just looking at one of our big players to do something. And that's how it's always been, bruv. There's no cohesion, and that cohesion comes on the training ground. You know
I don't want to be accused of, you know, some people during the week saying, oh, Flex, you're the reason why the fan base is divided and all this nonsense. All I do is ask people what their opinions are. In terms of the way the club is now and what state it's in, or the players, how they're playing, the tactics, what do you make of the infrastructure around the club, about how we go about changing this and how it is now?
It's just mad, innit? Like, obviously there's different types of fans. You've got United fans, you've got football fans, and then you've got football fans that support United. They're all going to have different opinions, innit? Like, you've only got to look at... You have defensive shape and you have attacking shape. United have no attacking shape. You know what I'm saying? I watch this team and it looks like we've got 11 players, they've got a defensive setup, and then it's just United. We got a defensive setup. We got a defensive setup, and then it's like in the final third, it's like you guys just do whatever the hell you want. One Mata's supposed to be a right-sided player. Someone pull up the heat map from today. I don't think he saw the right side of the pitch. There's no outlet on the right-hand side. Darmian doesn't cross the halfway line. So the whole right-hand side, we got a lopsided team. On the left, Mata's getting involved, but then it means we've got Pogba on that left as well and Martial on that left. So we've got 3 men on the left wing. There's no balance in the team. There's no attacking structure. There's no clue, bruv.
There's you look at Brighton, look at them with their wingers who keep the width. And as soon as they got it, they were gone.
They knew what they were doing. They were looking for the 2 wingers, playing it in behind, and they were stretching the fullbacks every time. That was their game plan. We don't have an attacking game plan. Just give it to Pogba and hopefully he plays a worldy pass to someone or Martial beats someone or something. There's no shape, no structure, and that's built on the training ground.
So the fact that we are second, and this is the highest we've finished since Fergie, and it could potentially be this season 4 trophies in 2 years. All of the positives, because I don't want to just focus on the negatives. What do you think of the positives then? You think that they're do you know what I mean?
That is a positive, but then you can also point that out to also what other teams have done as well. Like, the thing is, statistics can be very deceiving, because we look at what we've done, but then you can look at other games that other teams have died in that maybe they shouldn't have died in. Do you know what I mean? And considering, like, people will always say, oh, look at Liverpool, look at Tottenham, we're still ahead of them. Yes, we are. Do you know what I mean? But they've lost some stupid games as well, bro. They've lost some very stupid games. Against the top teams, we've done all right, but against teams like this, we haven't. You know what I mean, at the beginning of the game, I said, we're playing Brighton. Why do we have 3 centre mids? We starting Fellini.
And you saw the difference when Jesse come on.
As soon as Jesse come on, you take Fellini off. We look like we had a purpose. But then, if you're going to save him for the final, start McTominay then, because he's better than Fellini. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got feet, bro.
Would you make of?
That's what I mean. We should. What's he going for headers for, bro? Play McTominay.
And this is what do you make of the whole Fellini situation? I'm not even going to say he should or shouldn't stay. What do you make of the Fellini situation?
A lot of United, bro. He should only be a plan B Fellini or a plan C.
Where was Alexis, by the way?
Well, no, arrested, innit? If Fellaini's your plan A, you've got a problem. If Fellini's, bruv, he's holding the club to ransom. Fellini.
And Mourinho's asking him to stay.
Listen, if big Manchester United are getting held to ransom by Fellini, we've done something wrong, mate. There's something wrong. You know what I mean?
And that is what it is. All right, we go and win this FA Cup now, yeah? We go and win this FA Cup. It's 4 trophies. It's 4 trophies in 2 years, yeah? Is that the springboard into next season to get more to get where we need to get to?
It looks brilliant on paper. It looks brilliant on paper.
And that's it, only on paper.
It looks brilliant on paper. Do you know what I mean?
But in reality,
right, paper don't play football matches.
Pogba is overrated, man. He's not all
and look, this gentleman here saying that Pogba's overrated. And this is what it's all about, opinion. what do you say to that? Do we have players in there that are?
That's your opinion.
Exactly, and you know, do we have players in the side who people think are better than they are?
If him and Tony were playing in better teams, you would see the real Pogba and the real Martial. I saw many times today. Pogba got on the ball. Pogba got on the ball, and there's no one to hit.
That's fucking hard,
And sometimes, this is what I mean. So you got to see the funny side because sometimes the football's so bad. But yeah, back to what you were saying.
Pogba gets on the ball, half turn, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, no pass on. Then the ball gets nicked off him, and everyone gets on his back. But there should be a pass on. The reason why there's no pass on is because there's no structure. When they were getting the ball, their centre mid was opening up, pinging it into the channels every time. There's no structure for United because Matta's drifting in, everyone's doing their own thing. And it makes players look bad. It does. There were times where we had 3 players, Matta, Pogba and Martial, tripping over each other on the left-hand side. Why we got 3 players on one side of the pitch and no one on the right? Again, that's down to coaching, that's down to tactics. Anyone that knows how to play football knows that. You know what I'm saying? Any good centre mid receives the ball on the half turn, he should have an option here, he should have an option here. When our players get the ball, there's no fucking options, bruv. That is down to the coaching. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, it's basic fundamental football, little triangles, that's football. We don't have that. You can blame the players all you want. You stick Pogba in that Real Madrid team and he's up for the Ballon d'Or, mate. I don't care what anyone says. You stick Martial in that Real Madrid team, or even in that Chelsea team, or in that Liverpool team, or in that Tottenham team.
Any other team but us.
Different gravy, bro. So when man are getting onto their backs, nah.
So am I right? Am I right in basically your angle is that Mourinho's not getting the best out of the players?
Every time Martial tried to play a ball and it didn't come off, people get on his back because they read too many newspapers.
Lingard should have started, I reckon. Yeah, it was so negative. That's why Mourinho style, wasn't it? Typical.
And that's what I mean. Brighton.
He can play 3 matches a week. You start Jesse, and then if you want to bring Fellini on when we're 2-0 up, bring him on.
All right. Before you go, moving forward, what needs to change? I know you could listen, you could be here all night, but sum it up in terms of what needs to change.
Oh, Damian's awful. It's not just the it's not just the manager though. It's not just the manager. My thing is, it's the attitude. You see, when fans were getting on Van Gaal's back, the reason why they got on his back is it was the negative attitude. It was no passing in, but they didn't want to break the lines. It was safe, and it was safe. We're watching the same football. The only difference is we're doing it without the ball now because we can't hold it. Do you know what I mean? So instead of being negative with the ball, we're being negative without the ball, bruv. It's the same football. United are supposed to be a front foot, attacking, aggressive football team. We show little teams like this way too much respect. And that comes down to us.
And these teams ain't scared to play against us anymore.
They're not scared. They should be coming here, parking the bus at home, expecting to get rolled over. That's what should be happening. But teams are trying it now. Like, they don't respect us anymore. And that's down to the negative attitude. That needs to change.
Listen, bro.